So for those of you that have just joined us, we're here at Cisco Live 2023 Amsterdam. Don't forget to use hashtag Cisco Live and @Cisco Live to stay in touch with us. Let us know, what you're loving about the event, ideas you have for future events, and thank you again for being here with us. If you've missed any of the content through the day so far, don't worry, because we'll have a lot of the content for you on demand in the library at ciscolive.com. Now, if you're wondering what Cisco Live is all about, because there's lots of people around us, we've been talking about the energy, the buzz. As you can probably tell, we're having a good time. We're having a lot of fun here at the event, and we hope that you're feeling that at home as well, whether you're joining us anywhere in the world with whoever you're joining with. But there are 4 key things that I think a lot of Cisco Live attendees are excited about. And I'll start with one that I think a lot of people will say is their favorite thing about Cisco Live, which is the community that we have available here. Not only do you get to meet with your peers, your friends that you haven't seen in a while, but also you get the opportunity to meet with Cisco executives, Cisco engineers, to discuss technical business requirements, questions that you might have. And then the networking piece, like I said as well, is something that's really popular. Just behind me here, we have social media central. I've seen there's the DJ playing, so it's a very popular area, and it's where people have just gone just to relax with a cup of tea or coffee and just take a bit of downtime at the show. But community is really what Cisco Live is all about. Then there's a group of people, like many of us, that are here to learn, and the education piece is just as important. So hopefully you're getting some of that at home. You're joining some of our innovation talks. We've got 5 days of sessions. People that are here are getting hands-on training. There's different labs, one-to-one meetings. So if you're not here this year in person, definitely have a think about it next year, because each year the event gets bigger and better. And then there's a lot of people are really excited about the certification exams. So if you're here live on site, there's over 10,000 people that are here. It's really exciting that you can take a Cisco certification for free whilst you're here. So learning, education, networking, and then inspiration. This brings me to the third one, right? And you've probably seen from us, we've managed to get in front of the Cisco executives. We've brought you those interviews so far throughout the day, but getting the opportunity to hear directly from the teams and the leaders of those teams, as well as industry leaders. That's you, the people that are telling your stories about how you're using Cisco technology to make your business even better and take it to the next level. And we've got to give a shout out to our partners that are here as well. We've got partners here in the world of solutions, so really cutting edge technologists that are here at the event. And I'm not going to finish without saying the word fun. The final thing about Cisco Live, people are here for fun. We've got an annual celebration at the end of the week. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. But just before I tell you about that celebration and the keynote that we have on Thursday, Rob, you are out in the world of solution and you're with Cedric. So what have you got for us? What are you going to show us? Take it away.
Well, I thought we'd just take a breather for just a moment, kind of check in with everybody. Cedric's been so busy running around here.
Yeah.
Well, what have you been up to? You used to another live shot? Because I was laying down for a minute trying to get some rest.
That is a typical Rob boy thing to do, Rob. Laying down and having a rest. No, you're doing it.
Gotta find a way to do it.
No, I was just walking through the world of solutions, and we just met Mohit, and we had a little bit more information about Thousand Eyes, because it's a big part. It's actually kind of feels like a Thousand Eyes afternoon. There's so much to talk about. As I said, they're killing it. So yeah.
Well, I've always turned to Thousand Eyes specifically because it's the only company, and this was before they even became part of Cisco, because it was a way to get that collective view of things happening into actual clouds, not just the internet, not just your own private network.
Yep.
It's a way to understand, well, this is why we might be having some latency issues or identify things. It's basically visibility for the wider net.
He called it the Google Maps of the internet, which is, I think, a really great analogy.
Yeah, that works.
We could use that to show.
Yeah. Well, hey, I want to make sure we cover some housekeeping items. Yep. So we want everybody, and we're going to walk this way because I want to go do some VR. Okay, so he's going to back up. I love that. So what are some of the things we need to remember? You've been in the studio more than I have, so what's most important for the audience to focus on? For
housekeeping, I think, we want to hear from you at home, right? We are all in. Rob and I are all in. Steve and Nish are all in. We're just all in. And
we're all in. I think I got that part.
Okay,
and don't forget
hashtag live EME. No slash.
Oh, no slash.
No, EMEA.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because it's a hashtag.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a hashtag. You're getting old.
Keep my mic to my mouth, I've been told.
You're getting old, Rob.
I should do that more often. Huh?
Yeah, you're getting a little bit old, I said, with the slash and
Walking and talking also is not something much I could do. Yeah, hashtag's
exactly.
also called a pound sign where I'm from.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to talk to Arv in a bit because this booth has been crowded and it looks like there's a little bit of a lull in the whole thing. So You good with that? I'll do that and then check back with you.
You go and play and rest a little bit more. I will just go and do some more exploring.
Come here, guys.
See you later, guys.
So let me come over here. Arvin, he's been waiting so patiently for me to come over here. You guys have had crowds with lines. It was like a favorite ride at Disney World over here. And it's immersive. Everybody gets in their glasses on and they're doing stuff. Can you explain what it is you've got going on in this area here and what's important about it?
So Rob, here we have different industry experiences like retail, healthcare. Then we have, education from school, university. Then we have smart buildings, Cisco One Pan Plaza. And then we have hybrid work from home, office, anywhere, right? So we're taking our customers through this immersive tour of these different industries which are relevant to them, right? So that they can experience Cisco solutions and our partner solutions and how they come together and solves the business use cases or outcomes for them.
Well, and the immersive part is with the virtual reality. Let's come back over here. So here we go. We've got some open ones here. Is this a good one to check on here? So explain what we've got going on here. Well, I don't want to I've been sweating like a pig this whole day, but we'll kind of show it. People know what kind of how this works. But when we go in this, and we'll show the screens in just a moment, I think, we show a little bit about what people can see.
We can.
Okay, but the idea is you put these on, you've got the controllers so you know where you are in space. And like,
He doesn't know us.
no, but like, this is interesting here because he didn't, see, he's in another world, yeah? So this is interesting. What might he be doing right now? You just keep doing it, you're doing wonderful.
He is in New York right now.
He's in New York?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It is. And they're experiencing all the innovations that you have done there. Right there.
I forgot. Say that again because you're not working with a professional. Professionals would have given you a mic, but here, I'm off my game.
It happens. It happens. So he's in New York right now in our One Pan office, experiencing what we have enabled there from smart buildings perspective. All the innovations that we brought in from sensors and all that, he's right there experiencing that firsthand without being physically in New York.
But here's what I want to understand. So part of the way that this is applicable to customers, to partners, also to Cisco employees, is increasingly making these kind of experiences available, not just to show how cool the office is or maybe how your office could look and how you can really integrate these technologies, but you guys are using this from learning to providing more context in certain situations. How do customers actually get to interact with these things, maybe if they're not even here? How would that work?
So they can experience this at home, so they don't need to be really here, right? So they can experience it on tablet, on laptop, or if they have Oculus at home, we can enable these experiences on their devices as well. Plus, to make it more interactive, we have a gamified version as well, where they can play a quick little quiz, like capture the flag, if you guys are familiar with that, and experience the environment and also apply their knowledge on it.
Well, perfect. In fact, speaking of the gamification, I'm going to step back over here and just show, so this is the leaderboard. So explain to me what we're seeing here. This has been a competitive area all day, or?
Yes, this has been a very competitive area. What you're seeing here is all the attendees who have taken the gamified version and the scores that they have done and which category they have played, right? And as they score, they get on top of leaderboard.
So that's a great interactive way to kind of get involved here. But the point is we need the context and such. Thank you, Arvin. I appreciate your time. With that, I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to the studio. Nish.
Thank you so much, Rob. Really great to hear that. And obviously VR is something that we talk about, we hear about a lot, but it's really great to see that in action. And I look forward to making sure that I pop by there and have a chance to put the headset on myself. All right, let's take a look at some tweets because we have the social media area just behind us. I mentioned just before we went to that interview out in the world of solutions, people are gathering there. There's a DJ, lots of cups of coffee, so lots of great conversations that are happening. But if you're wondering what is we've mentioned hashtag Cisco Live a few times, right? For those of you that have joined, what are people saying about the event? Well, what I see overall is a mix of people that are here in person. We've had some behind the scenes. I saw Jonathan Davidson, who was part of our keynote this morning. He kind of put a picture up just before he went live behind the scenes, and he was saying a moment of quiet before it all began. First Cisco Live in Europe, and it's sold out, and around 13,000 attendees. So that's just so great to see. And then we have Nicole Wager. She is a regular at Cisco Live. Many of you may recognize her because she gives out her Stroop waffles, and she was so excited today to see that we have fresh Dutch waffles that are being made live on site. So Nicole, I know you're probably the happiest, or even happier than you usually are when you're here at Cisco Live and connecting with everybody. Now, one's a bit of a scary one because it's a picture of me which I didn't realize was taken earlier at the keynote. So we were interviewing some of the Cisco insiders earlier, some of the champions that we have. We were in the Cisco insider booth earlier as well, so we got to speak to Caitlin about the insider program. And obviously, we got to speak to two friends here who had a really lovely, heartwarming story about how they met for the first time at Cisco Live, and they used the event as a chance to reconnect with each other all the time. Now, what I'm seeing on the screen is something very interesting that you have to see at home. So over to you, Rob. Over to you, Cedric. Please tell me what is going on.
He was sleeping again, Nish, right?
Well, no.
Can you believe that?
Now, what I didn't explain to you was this is about, you've got to figure out how within the job, because this is your first Cisco Live,
I know,
right?
yeah.
So there are times when you can figure out, how do I incorporate more horizontal type actions into things that are largely vertical? This is one of those things. Come on, you're kind of I feel like a mentor-mentee relationship developing.
We have that, yeah.
Yeah, so, but you're still using your young legs to support yourself in a squat position, which just...
Yeah, it's just like getting active at Cisco Live.
Oh my God,
right?
look at you. Look at this.
Yeah.
You just up and down. I didn't even hear a grunt.
Well, do you want to stand up as well? I'll help you if you need it.
I'm afraid I don't want to try and stand up in front of camera.
Okay,
but yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, Cedric.
I will give a quick social media update. Like, just, let us know while Rob gets up, right? We don't want to have that on camera. We want to spare you from that. We don't want to burn your eyes for that. But it's so important for us to hear from you once again, because if you're not here, you have to come here. Is he up? Okay, he's up. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna keep talking. Use the hashtag Cisco or £, because that's how they know it.
That's some of the audience may recognize that.
So a £, like Cisco Live, EMEA. Let us know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and it's just so important because if you're not here, you're living through us, actually, Rob.
No, we are conduits to the experience, right?
Yeah, like sleeping on this thing here.
That's one conduit. Yeah. No, that works. It didn't last long enough. We're going to have to work on that part. But
luckily, I found you.
One of the points is, though, that obviously this whole event could take a lot out of you, and there is a lot of nice areas to relax, kind of disconnect, maybe absorb a bit about what you've been working on. Perhaps you've been deep into certification land.
Yep.
I've seen people that are just coming out there, taking their first, because we offer discounts when people come in to get their certifications.
You can actually do them on site. You can take the exam here.
Well, some people literally arrive early. Well, that used to be one of the biggest purposes of Cisco Live was actually Networkers, the original name, and it was much more of a engineering-only type conference. You came here to get certifications because it would be a discount. It was a chance to get your written, which has to be proctored if you're working on CCIE or some type of a lab. And this provides the environment to do so at cost, and people take advantage of that.
I think it was really cool when I was watching the keynote, Wendy mentioned that she has been in CCIE, I think 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Did she say that, right? I'm sure she got her stroopwafel in the CCIE lounge. I'm really sure about that. So Wendy, let me know on WebEx. But yes, I can also see that, we can play some games here, we can chill out. It's a very relaxed environment. You were sleeping, I was exploring the games. Let's go there. I want to know what that thing there is.
We got about 20 seconds left here. We'll throw back to Nish. You got this?
Yeah. We'll just go, right? So we have a chessboard here. And then we have some other game as well. I'm going to come back to try it because I think Nish is still in the studio right now. So Nish, are you there?
Yes, I am here, Cedric, and what I really love is that everybody is making the theme all in their own thing, right? You're doing it in your own way, horizontal, vertical, exploring all the different places that the world of solutions has to offer as well. So that was what we had in the keynote this morning. The theme was all in, and I love everybody is making it their own. Remember to use social media and hashtag Cisco Live to let us know how you are all in. And don't forget to use the thumbs up. I don't know where it is on your screen, where I am in relation to all the buttons, but make sure that you're giving us a thumbs up if you are all in and enjoying Cisco Live. Now, some of the things that really stood out from the keynote this morning where they were talking about the theme all in was around simplification, and that's where we're going to head into now. The title of the session is Simplifying Network Experiences. We're going to be joined by Omri Gulfand and Rebecca Stone, who is the SVP and Customer Solutions Marketing SVP that we have here at Cisco. And they're going to be talking about how we can adapt to the changing world that we have every day. So enjoy this session, stay tuned, and we'll be right back in a few minutes.